Hey everybody, I'm Evan Barker and I'm going to introduce you to airplanes. So the question we're going to answer here is, what is an airplane? So the definition of an airplane is an engine-driven, fixed-wing aircraft that is heavier than the air and flies because of the dynamic reaction of the wings in the air. The important part of that is the reaction of the air against the wings. And now here you can see some very complicated math that I'm not going to bore you with. But it does prove that airplanes don't fly because of magic. There are actually forces and engineering and science that goes into all of this, and I'm going to talk about that here soon. So the basic forces of an airplane are money that pull you forward, rules that hold you back, dreams that lift you up, but sometimes reality can pull you down a little bit. Now obviously those aren't the real engineering forces. We have real forces of thrust pushing you forward, lift pulling you up, drag pulling you back, and weight pulling you down. I'm going to talk about each of these a little bit more in detail. All right, so the first force on our list is lift. Lift is what pushes the airplane up. So if you've ever stuck your hand outside of a car window, you can feel the air actually pushing your hand up, and that's what we define as lift. Another force is drag, and that's actually what pulls the aircraft backwards. So if you stick your hand outside the window, you feel your hand kind of go backwards. That's what drag is. Now thrust are what those big old engines on all those aircraft you see are. That's what pushes the airplane through the air. And weight is weight as you know it. It's how much you weigh, and it pulls the aircraft down towards the ground. So here's some basic parts of the aircraft. We'll cover that more when we show you our actual aircraft. Now not all wing shapes are going to be the same. You can see on this slide here that there are a lot of different designs out there. And there's even more designs when you look at it from the front view. So control surfaces are what actually causes the aircraft to turn and go up and down when it's in flight, and you'll actually get to see those on our aircraft when we show it to you later. And here's some of the tools that we use to build our aircraft, but there are a lot of tools out there that build even bigger aircraft. All right, now pause the video and go grab a piece of paper because I'm going to show you how to make an airplane. So what you do, first step, you take the paper, fold it in half, and crease it along the edge. Remember, this is hot dog style. Open it back up, take the front corner, bring it all the way down to the middle line that you just made, and crease it along the edge there. Take the other corner, match it up, and crease it. Now, you got two new corners out here. Pull those all the way to the middle, and crease it along the line there. Do the same on the other side. Now, once you have that, fold it back along that original line and pull it down, just to make some little wings on the outside. Crease it so they stay in place. Now, you've got yourself a simple paper airplane. You can see it's got the wings, and when it's flown, you'll have the forces of lift acting on the wings, pulling it up. You'll have the drag pulling it back, and it will be thrusted by my hand. Okay, now it's time for a quiz based on the definition I gave you earlier. Which of these is an aircraft? And these are the right answers. Now stay tuned for our next segment on 3D modeling and printing.